Hi, welcome to Tech Tricks Tutorial. Today we're going to show you consistent character Midjourney version 5. Create detailed and lifelike characters. It's a step-by-step beginner guide for everyone to follow easily. If you find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, let's get right into it. Now in today's video, I will be teaching you how you can create consistent characters. Now in Midjourney, it will be hard to create consistent characters in a normal way. Even if you retype the same prompt, it will not guarantee that you will be able to recreate the same output over and over. For example, over here, we have this Instagram model that I have created. If we ever copy this prompt over here, it's not guaranteed that we will have the same result. So let's go try this out. Copy this, type in slash and imagine, and you're going to simply paste it over here and then click on enter. And it will retry to create another design or another output over here with the same prompt. And it will not guarantee that we have the same output over here. That's why it's a bit difficult to create consistent characters in Midjourney. Now, in today's video, I'm going to teach you how you will be able to create consistent characters without having any issues and any headaches that will come your way. So, the first thing I'm going to teach you is how do you access the version 5. Now, to be able to access the version 5, you're usually going to type this parameter over here, which is the dash dash v5 at the end of your prompt. Now, as you noticed earlier, when I was retyping the a woman Instagram model, I didn't type this section over here. It was just automatically added to my prompt. Now, how do we do this? This will save you a lot of time in your future creation of different outputs because you wouldn't need to type these parameters over and over. So I'm simply going to teach you how you will be able to do this. And well, before we do that, as you can see, it has similarities, but as you can see, it's not going to be the same characters, not the same people to be used on the different outputs over here. It's going to be different. So it's hard to create a consistent model. So let's go and continue. How do we have automatically added this parameter over here on our prompt? To be able to do this, we're simply going to enter slash settings and then click on enter. By doing this, you will be able to see and open your personal settings. In this settings, this will be only for you and not other people. This will only affect the prompts that you would do in the future. And as you can see here, the different versions of Midjourney is available in this section. And you have your current suffix over here. The more you change this, for example, we could go to version 3, it will also change over here. Now, for today's video, we will be focusing on the version 5. So we're going to select the version 5 over here, and we can also add a highlight style over here if we would like. And if you change your mind, if you want to remove this, you can simply click on reset settings over here and it will disappear from your current suffix over here. But for now, we're going to go and add our version 5 and style very high over here so that we have a lot of style. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to generate our model. Now, to generate our model or character, we're going to have to think of a topic or really description of our model. You have to be very direct, very descriptive, and it has to be simple also so that Midjourney won't have a hard time. For example, you're going to have to specify the model. Is it going to be a female model, a male model, or like any other gender? Or you could also indicate what type of clothing they are wearing. You have to be very simple. For example, you should go with a t-shirt, stuff like that. You can't put complicated information like it's wearing an accessory, a necklace, or earrings because it's going to give Midjourney a hard time recreating those type of images over time. So we're going to go with a simple one. We're going to do slash imagine and we're going to create a character. So for example, we're going to copy our prompt earlier, Instagram model, and then let's say a woman, and then let's go add more details to go say red lava hair. That's the color of the hair. And then we could add a detail like black v-neck t-shirt. Now we have our details over here. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have our style. Now like what we said with the title of our video, we're going to have our real life or real looking characters. So realistic looking characters. So what we're going to do is we could go to the Midjourney showcase over here and look through the different showcase available in this section and look for realistic photos. For example, over here, we have an extreme close-up of a dusk girl professional photography. We could copy this section over here and we could add it to our prompt over here. So now we have professional photography, We could add HD also, 4K, all of those information. You could also go and look for another one. For example, this one, you have more details over here. Or let's see for a more realistic photo over here. This one, you can see that we have out of focus background, 35mm lens, heavy grain, and stuff like that. So we're going to copy this prompt over here, and then we're simply going to edit it over here. So as you can see, hyper realistic, and we're going to remove this Jennifer Lawrence. Then we're going to add a comma over here, out of focus background, 35mm lens, heavy grain, muted tones, natural lighting, candid, not pose, eye looking to the camera and stuff like that. And now we have a very simple prompt over here. So we're simply going to enter this, and as you can see, it will add our version 5 at the end, and then our style 750 over here. So we're simply going to wait for Midjourney to produce our image over here. And later on, I'm going to teach you how you could consistently, or at least as much as possible, keep the consistency of your character based on an original photo that we will be having in a bit. And we're going to use the photo that we will be generating right now. When we choose a photo from our options over here, from these 4 options, we're going to choose an original photo wherein we will set as a reference image for Midjourney to use for our other prompts later on. So we're first going to wait for this to finish creating our design, and we're going to go after that. And as you can see here, this is our design right now. This is our character. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. For me, I really like the third one, although it's not a black t-shirt, but we're going to go with it either way. Let's go settle with the third character over here. So we're going to upscale the third character, or our third photo over here, and we're going to use this as our basis. As you can see, this is our character over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on right click, or we're going to open this, open in a browser, and we're going to right click, copy image address, and go back here. Now what we can do is we're going to do slash image, and then we're going to paste this. This will be our reference URL, meaning this will be the reference of any Midjourney prompt that we will enter over here. So let's say we could go with a beach background, sunset, and clear sky. Then click on enter. And now it will create a new variation or a new image based on our image over here as a reference, and then with a new background over here. And as you can see here, it's going to start creating our image. So we're simply going to give it some time. And also, I'm going to teach you a parameter that we could use also, which is the image way over here, which would allow us to control how much the Midjourney will control, whether it's going to rely on the image that we will be providing or the text prompt that we will be providing. As you can see here, these are the different levels. This is the 0.1 image weight over here, and this is the original image, by the way. And the more you use the weight, the more way you add, the more it will use the specific design as a basis. So we will be using this later on as well. So we're simply going to wait for this. And as you can see, our character is the same character over here. Not exactly, I think. Let's see. And as you can see, it's not exactly the same, but we have our character over here. So let's try that once again. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to utilize our way parameter. So we're simply going to paste it over here once again. Do that. Then we're going to do beachy background. Then paste it over here. Then we're going to type in slash slash IW, and then let's set it to 2. This is the heaviest image way over here. So click on enter. Let's see if it will accept, and just like that. We're simply going to give it some time before we will be able to check it out. So let's give it some time. And as you can see here, you could already see our character being formed over here, which is more similar to our character over here. It's still going to keep the beachy background over here, but as you can see, you can already see that our character is going to appear here. Now, the color of the clothes change, but you could adjust that once again with your prompt over here. So let's see our output over here. We could see the similarities already with our main character. And we're simply going to wait for it to fully finish. And as you can see, this is our final output over here. Now, I think the closest one is the third one and the fourth one over here. And then you can simply upscale them. Or if you're not satisfied with this, you could create variation, or you can simply redo it over and over again. Now, like I said earlier, it's going to be hard. What we did just now only makes it a bit easier. It doesn't mean it is completely the same thing, or it won't be able to create mistakes. So trial and error, do it over and over again and get until you get the photo that you are satisfied with. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.